Here we are, boys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the second episode of the Manchester United Save. Glory, glory, Man United. Today is the opening league game of the season. We're taking on Chelsea. I've got some transfers to show you. We'll start off small and then we'll get bigger and bigger. I think in all there is 4. There is 4. So we've made some big changes. We'll also have a quick look at the staff. We have got Chelsea away, first game of the season, Friday night football to kick off the Premier League season. Let's get into it. Right, first of all, Marcos Rojo, we'll do a couple that have left, 2 have left. Marcos Rojo has gone. We've got a decent bit of money for him, I think. 14.75. We've got, I want to play Tuanzebe. We've got Tuanzebe, Phil Jones, who by everyone hates, but in FM, Phil Jones is pretty good. And also we've got Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof. So if anything, we've got too many in 5 centre-halves. We definitely didn't need 6. So Rojo has gone. Following him out the door for £11 million is Matic. Now, we transfer listed him. He's decent. He's decent enough, but we've made some strengthening in that area as well. His contract was running out. He was on a lot. He's only on 46. I think we're paying like £37,000 a week of his wages, but it's only a year to go. It got him off the books. We got a chunk of change for him as well, so I didn't think that was a bad deal. So they're the 2 out. Right, I'm going to start off small, and I'm going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. All right. So first signing in Carl Toko Ekambi. Now, on the basis of it, Ian outflash. What did he cost us? About 11 million quid. 11.25 million. Right, I'm going to tell you the reasons why I've got this guy. Number 1, he's pretty sharp. He's pretty quick. 6'1", so he's got a little bit about him. Pace, stamina. Finishing 15, not bad as well. He's pretty well rounded. Mentals and technicals and physicals are very, very good. So that was one reason. I've put my money elsewhere. Now, obviously, I think in real life, Man United need a striker, but I'm going with 2 up. We're playing this 4-4-2, and Martial and Rashford have been doing all right. We've got Greenwood as well that I want to give game time to us, so I thought having another guy in a sort of like 3rd choice, 4th choice striker, we can go 4-4-1 if we need to as well. There was now, without spending big, it would be nice if Rashford and Martial are the guys to really score us the goals rather than signing anyone in. So we've got him in. He's only played 1 game. He played the last friendly. He's been on holiday for most of it. I think they probably had African Cup of Nations, wouldn't it been? I think so. He's only just come back. He will be on the bench today. Right, next one. £24 million, Donny van der Beek. He's had a really good pre-season. He looks very good. I think I've done mine, so if they get to 16, they get a green. Now, he's a lot of blues, not many greens, but he's very well-rounded. For a box-to-box midfielder, I didn't realise he was 6 foot. I always thought he was smaller than that. Physical's good, technical's good, mental's good. £24 million, I think that's a bargain. Now, there was Lorenzo Pellegrini at Roma that I wanted to get in. We matched his release clause of 37 million, but he chose to sign a new contract at Roma. So Donny van der Beek was kind of our second choice. We may have even signed both, but he's in. I think that's a good deal. Right, next one, Julian Draxler, 27 mil. I've picked him over. I had to choose between the 2. I couldn't afford both. Jack Grealish. Now, I've gone for him just because he can do both sides a little bit better. And he's just, at this current time, he's a lot better. He's a lot better than Grealish. Grealish might be one that we can do in the summer if he's still about. Right, that's 27 mil. Once again, I think that's good business. I think that's good business for Julian Draxler. Very good player. Only 25, so we're going to get a good number of years out of him, hopefully. Right, the big one. Who do you think it is? Jadon Sancho. Now, I wanted him last year in FM19 and he chose to go to Liverpool and that was it. So after I've had him in the beta and he's probably been with him and Delaney at Dortmund, them two have been my standout players. We needed a right winger because we're playing him in here and we didn't really have one. Jesse Lingard could half do it. We needed one in. We've paid a lot of money, 81 million. But I think that's probably realistic. I think if Man United are going to sign Sancho in the summer, I'll definitely put a bid in. They're going to have to be looking at upwards of probably 70 million plus for him. And he's absolutely delighted to be joining us. So, didn't get the striker that maybe you all thought. Let me know how you think the business has gone. All the money's obviously gone. But I think having those four, Van der Beek, Akanji, the backup striker, Jadon Sancho, and Draxler, along with the new signings that they already had, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, and Daniel James, we're looking pretty strong. And we've had a decent pre-season. All greens, we've played a lot of games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After I did my day one, I was a little bit nervous. And I thought, shit, this could all go to pot. And after this being my sort of like, probably my most well-supported series on the channel, this could be over after one season. But then the pre-season's been pretty good. I'm happy with how the tactic is looking. We've not played great teams, but we've also not played shite teams. We've played a lot of sort of like European sides, a couple of MLS sides. I think we've had a nice pre-season. One minor issue was Pogba. Promised him Champions League football or he can go. He was very happy with that. I've made him captain as well. I've dropped Ashley Young as captain. We've still got a few young ones kicking around. I'm hoping to sort of like have Garner playing over Fred. And I'm also hoping to get Brandon Williams playing maybe a good 15 games, probably especially in the Europa League and some of the cups at left back as well. Staff wise, very quickly, because we signed some staff. So Roy Keane in assistant manager. We've had a mixture between English steel and Italian sort of like flair. So we've got Daniel Baldini, coach. Bernard Peters was the head of youth development. Big Mervyn Day, goalkeeping coach. We've got Michael Amenalo, is that how you say it? Ex-Chelsea boy. He went to Monaco. He was on a free. He was out of contract. He wasn't actually at Monaco no more. So we've got him in. Lee Carsley, bit of Irish steel. Is he English? Is he actually English? Yeah, he was born in Birmingham. Thought he was. He's a pretty good coach. 16 defending, 15 technical. So he's coming in. Trombetta, Juventus. So I imagine he's one of Allegri's boys. And then we've got a fitness coach in as well from Arsenal. And Colin Lewin, ex-Arsenal physio as well, in. I think that's about it. Another coach. Oh, there's one more. Dolcetti. Once again, Juventus. So that is it. Let's have a look at today's team. So this is how we are lining up. David Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof, Luke Shaw, Sancho on the right, Donny van der Beek, Pogba and Draxler. How good is that midfield now looking? 3 signings in there. Pogba as captain, and then Martial and Marcus Rashford up front. Chelsea are going with a 4-2-3-1. Kovacic, Pedro to go with Tammy Abraham. Fancy ourselves today. We won't get too carried away because obviously Man United fans, I didn't, but Man United fans got a little bit carried away when it came to us beating Chelsea at the start of the season 4-0. We could have quite easily been 3-0 down. Here we go, first highlight in. 6 minutes gone. Kovacic. Just found a little gap. Donny van der Beek's chasing him down. They're probably going to get a bit more of the ball of us in there because it's 3v2. Oh, I thought Pogba was going to win it then. They're pushing up very high at Chelsea as well, so that might give us the opportunity to get... We have got passing to space on, and we've won it. Rashford, he's in. He's in a one-on-one, and it's missed. Apparently the one-on-ones have been cured a little bit with the new beta, that download patch that came out. Was it today? Today's been Monday, but I haven't seen it yet. Oh, I thought it was looping in. I thought that was looping in. Here we go. Kepa with a short one. Just flicked it out to Aspilicueta. Kovacic. A little bit. I was going to say we're a little bit too open. There's a bit too much of a gap between those two. In the midfield, and they're in. Pedro. Can we defend it? Don't foul him. That's all right. Take that. Yeah, the gap was just a little bit too big for me. So we might look at bringing them back slightly. Especially if we bring them back as well, Martial and Rashford, then they're going to have a little bit more space in behind to exploit. Marcos Alonso, come on. Pedro. Oh, Kante, he doesn't score them, does he? He does not score them, piss off. Nice patient build-up from Chelsea though. Alonso, Pedro. No. Outside of the foot as well, you can do one. Right, let's demand more. Here we go, just before half-time. Can we get one back? Maguire swept it out to Draxler. Sorry to Luke Shaw, who's found Draxler. Donny van der Beek has found Sancho. Is Wan-Bissaka going to get on his bike? He has done. Slip Sancho. Slip him. He's got himself. We've got 4 in the box. Draxler! Get in. 1-1 just before half-time. His first goal of the season, but he has been scoring in the pre-season's games. I think he scored 3 in pre-season. I just thought there was an opportunity there to slip him. But he took it himself, Wan-Bissaka. Decent cross. And Draxler on the volley. 1-1. Let's praise that. Don't give anything away straight away at the start of the second half. I'm guessing this is a highlight. I'm pretty sure they don't do start and end game highlights no more. Luke Shaw. Martial, he's in. He's chipped him. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Let's demand a little bit more. We've got Chelsea highlight 66. It's been a quiet second half. Nothing since that early effort of the second half that Martial had. Well, I might look at doing some changes just to freshen it up. Can we win that? Draxler? He has done. This is where we're lethal now. Draxler. Pogba. Lovely ball from Pogba. Rashford's in. Oh, God. It's annoying that the game likes to let people score from 30 yards with the outside of the foot. Ooh, nearly an own goal. But they can't score from 6-7 yards. Right, 20 to go. What can we do? Donny van der Beek's struggle, but we're going to leave him in. Rashford's had a couple of chances. Let's get a Camby on. Bit of pace up there. 20 minutes. We might look at bringing on Daniel James as well. Right, there's a highlight. Here we go. Can we win it? Pulisic. Sancho's headed it down to Martial. That was an awful switch. Pogba. Van der Beek. He's had a mare as Van der Beek. Pulisic now. We're going to win it back. We have done. Pogba. They're all over the place. Akambi, they haven't pushed out at all, Chelsea. Van der Beek's going to get it. He's passed it correctly this time. Pogba. Nice. Draxler. Pogba. Van der Beek. Nice little pass into Martial. Sancho! We'll knock it down onto cautious. We'll praise that. We are 2-1 up. Great move. Chelsea highlight just after the goal. We're now on cautious. Switch. It's a very good switch. Pedro. He's running at us. Pulisic. Ooh, is it the bar? Let's pause it. Let's get McSauce on. Donny van der Beek's had a bit of a mare there. And then do we go... Pogba's struggling physically. Got really out in there. Let's go Daniel James on that left-hand side. Pace to burn. We maybe could have taken Martial off and put another centre half on. Hopefully we don't get punished. James, Martial, he's lost it. He's won it. Here we go. We're in pretty much 2v1. Is he going to go all by himself? He has done. Martial, 1-on-1. Luke Shaw, shit. I need to sort set pieces out. Just the takers. Maguire's in. Ooh, straight out the keeper. Tighten up. Oh, Maguire. I've got my centre half taking throw-ins as well. Why can't it just have right back, left backs? Luke Shaw winning the header, he has done, but we're a little bit caught out of position maybe now. If you're going in, Luke Shaw, you're going to have to win it. Get back in. Pedro. Ooh, out to Aspilicueta. Pedro is absolutely free at the back post. Kovacic. Daniel James has won it. He's done well. The ball's going to come back. What are we in? 87 minutes. Wan-Bissaka's got it now. We're going to break here. Sancho. He's like, run really slow there. Martial. Finish. Dan James. Get in. We've sealed it. Chelsea 1. Man United 3. What a start to the season. And there you have it. 3-1. Absolutely buzzing. Happy with that. We look deadly from the break as well. The boys we got in the wing, and then the two boys up front, Martial and Rashford, they're going to run in. They're going to chase things down in channels. So there we have it. Excelente. Lampard's disappointed. What a start for Jadon Sancho as well. Brilliant goal. Dan James scoring. So next episode is going to be Sunday's episode. I don't know. We're in with the bait with Dortmund. Obviously, I'm trying to stagger it rightly so it ties in with the full game coming out and the season finishing. With this one, because I've decided now, channel going forward, the Fiorentina save is going to start later on. For the first few weeks, I'm just going to pretty much go York City twice a week when the main game drops Tuesday and Saturday, and then Man United Wednesday, Sunday. So I'll just play. Look, it's Monday night now. Recording games on Thursday. Sunday's episode I'll be recording on Thursday. So I'm just going to play some games in between and see where we get. Obviously the Europa League, I don't think we'll get as far as Manchester City. Maybe sometime in October, something like that. Right, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please drop a like in there. Thank you for getting me over 50 views, and 50 likes, and the Man United episode has not even been out 2 days yet, and I think by the time I wake up in the morning, there'll be over 500 views on it. So, thank you very much. Subscribe to see more Man United and FM content, and I will see you at the weekend. Dortmund Saturday, United Sunday. Cheers, guys. See you later.